Yeah, I like the idea of having setup for a setup. And Elder Titan excels in games where your opponent is playing an agility carry because it's starting to remove all that armor away as well with the spirit, so that definitely helps out. So physical damage, indeed. Spectre, definitely one of those heroes that benefits a lot from this. And also Death Prophet. DP's ulti does even more damage when the Luna is not reducing all the damage the spirits are dealing onto you. That helps. They need is a space creator, someone who sets up the tempo and kind of like not necessarily buys the time for Spectre. We saw a Diffusal Blade Spectre built yesterday, so you don't always have to go for the Radiance if you know that you're forced to fight on. So I would like to see someone who buys space and time for this lineup to excel in the mid-late game.
Yeah, I think especially something that can go on ganks with this SD Elder Titan combo, it's going to have to be a stunning offlaner. Honestly, I'm still feeling the Sand King for 4Zoomers. Does pretty decently against Luna. She's not a melee hero, so the Sandstorm won't bother her as much, but she is fragile. And the duration of her stuns is not long enough to actually lock the Sand King down. But ooh, this would have been my other choice, the Ember Spirit. Still in the pool, nice matchup versus the Void Spirit. It goes 50-50 in the lane, but in the game I've always favored Ember. And this is exactly what you said. This is a hero that can create space. It's a hero that can buy space. You can get a ton of kills with a Shadow Demon, with an Elder Titan, and then the damage from an Ember Spirit on top. So
5 seconds. Hurry,
like
hurry.
I hope it's enough. That's what I always wonder with Ember Spirits. The games can be so on and off at times. So when you have these moments to start making space for your team, then there are games where you feel like you're either shut down or you're forced to farm and you're not really enjoying the farm time that much because Ember's not exactly the fastest one to go for farm. You want to fight with this hero. Not one of those battle theory potential heroes that just want to farm up. Ember doesn't really do that anymore, unless you're talking about like playing against a Phantom Lancer or something, and you are the damage source. Then of course you would have to go for some AOE clear. But I guess you could work it out with this. But I'm still worried. Is this going to be the off game for the Ember, or is this an on game for the Ember?
Yeah, and it matters a lot if the laning stage goes right for this team, because Ember, Death Prophet, Spectre, you all want to have at least one item before you properly start doing things. And that's if you have bad lanes specifically on the Ember and the Death Prophet, then your Spectre can have as nice of a game as she wants, but you're not going to get anything done on the map because she's not the one who's going to try and make that tempo. Quincy crew, they have thought about this for so long, and honestly, guys, I don't quite know it either. Is this their offlane pick?
Meepo? Not a Meepo game either.
No, come on. Ah, there's the Sand King.
But there's the Sand King. But they still want to go for it. It's not a bad idea. It does still fit in the lineup pretty well. But why not? It's not the best SK game, but I think it's the best hero that they could have gone for.
Mm-hmm. And they have a ton of stuns now. Every single one of their heroes has a disable, however short. They can all cancel teleports. They can take fights on their own terms if they want to. You're not going to run away from them. So that at the very least is powerful. And yeah, I'm thinking that Quincy Crew probably have the advantage in the tempo here as well. I'm expecting that Ocean is going to have to do a ton of work on this Shadow Demon to stop off the tempo, save people, make sure that Quincy Crew needs to spend more time on kills than they really want to. And Husky is going to be the man to look at if they actually want to turn these fights around and see if they can get return kills. But I expect Quincy Crew to play this game faster.
So, are we going to see Quincy Crew shutting down 4Zoomers early on? Is that what you think?
Yeah, at least I'm not going to expect it the other way around. That would require an absolutely insane laning stage from 4Zoomers. But I mean, I bet Gunnar and Quinn have played this mid matchup. I'm not expecting to see surprises in that lane. I think that's a 50-50. I'm really looking forward to Lelis fighting Sammy Boy and Monkeys Forever up versus Yoar. And we're going to actually see if maybe Quincy Crew wants to still go aggro Triland into the Elder Titan, but I personally wouldn't advise it. I think they actually get the better deal here if it's Yawar SVG on the bot lane and they play on the bot lane and they play into Monkeys Forever.
Well, we are talking about the upper bracket finals in this series. So we are playing for some pretty high stakes in this one. So we're talking about a $50,000 prize pool. A top 3 finish for both of these is already secured, so $6,500 at least. But a win in this series is worth at least 11k. The tournament winner takes 21k for themselves. So that's all about the money. Now it's all about the prestige. Holy moly. Holy moly. Indeed.
I just want everyone to know that anytime they hear the party horn, that's Monkeys Forever. That man has been spamming that single line for over a year now. Just every time I hear party horn, I think Monkeys. He couldn't stop doing that in scrims. And you know what? It really helps. Stuff's rough, but you have Monkeys on your team and he's spamming that party horn like
PMA, Monkeys Forever, careful there. Arrow will miss, but it's going to connect onto the Elder Titan. And Monkeys Forever is going to go down. First blood, Quincy Crew take it right away at the start of the match. And Sammy Boy forced away as well. 300 HP lost on him. Husky still wants to throw a couple hits in as well, but Quincy Crew, they're running. Look at this gank train. They're really hungry for another. Oh, so close to catching the arrow, but Ocean will dodge it and he will get to safety. But that is first blood on the Death Prophet right away. Quincy Crew rocking it with style, but it's not over yet. 4Zoomers still want to come back and check and observe the situation. They're coming with 4 versus 4. Do they want to go on this again? 10 seconds. Decisions have to be made. Here comes the ET Spirit, and they actually force Quincy Crew away. They will take one bounty. We'll take the other on the river. All right, so 3 for 1.
3 for 1.
So we got MSS and Yawar, Mirana, and the Luna for now on the bot lane. See if we change anything. We have SVG there as well. So tri-lane versus aggro tri-lane. And now it just comes down to this Elder Titan. How powerful can he become? He's going to have to wait for at least for these camps to spawn. I'm actually surprised they're not blocking. There's no wards at all except for this one lane ward placed down. So they're not even blocking these camps, the easy camp or the hard camp. And that's maybe something that 4Zoomers can use for their advantage. There's the disruption save from Ocean while he gets Husky gets arrowed up. Close to being a second kill for Quincy Crew.
This bot lane is the one to keep our eyes on. I didn't quite expect 4Zoomers to go for the aggro lane, but again, they have the Elder Titan. The tri-lane superiority should be theirs.
Should be. At least they block with their bodies. The hard camp, the easy camp will spawn. Then we have the mid lane matchup, which is the Void versus Ember Spirit. And Embers have been known to suffer sometimes against the Void lineups here because Void just snowballs a bit faster than the Ember does, and it really depends also if we're going to see support rotations. Yesterday there was some Ember struggling going on with Clockworks rotating mid, and the other one's tri-lane was just locked in one lane. So those supports are going to be very... They're just staying active here in the spot lane, but it could make a difference if they move around, and what kind of chaos can happen from there in the bot lane if somebody goes mid. Then we got Lelis versus Monkeys Forever, and top should be a very chill lane with the SK and the DP.
Yeah, that's a ranged matchup against an SK. He's going to get the pull off here. Monkeys is not going to enjoy having to contest this. He actually gets the creeps, so that makes it alright.
He's probably not going to greatly enjoy it, but as long as he gets the levels and starts maybe potentially maxing out the Sandstorm, he could farm and creep skip maybe a little bit and start abusing that this area of the map basically to pull over there. Meanwhile, Husky gonna get stunned up by SVG and Yawar, but the distance is a bit too far away, so MSS can't get there. The level 1 on this Mirana. No Starstorm, no leap. They've body blocked the hard cap for a second time. And do we have more regen coming in? Yes, we have a stick. We've got Wraith Band and some tangos. It's most likely for the Luna. And we have more sticks. So yeah, sticks are the way to go in this lane. There's only 10 charges on this Ogre Magi. They catch an arrow, but the disruption coming in once again to save Sammy Boy. Now chasing the Ogre by a bit. Ocean does have Shadow Poison, so he gets to spam that around. And the more he hits, the more damage he's going to do. An Ogre, 10 charges used up, but those stacks keep on climbing. It's now 4 stacks, maybe 5. ET going maybe down at the same time. Yuar needs one more right click on SVG with the ticks. Gets the kill. And they even get the Ogre away into safety. Yuar and Sammy Boy still trading. Hits Yuar. 14 charges versus 3 on the Spectre. This is the war of the sticks. We had something similar in Finland back in the day when we were talking about the club wars, but I mean, I guess this could be a reference to that as well. Let's see, SVG still going ham at this and wants to tank over the Ocean SD, and it will take him down as well. The right clicks and the Lucent Beam from Yuar. A lot of action in this bot lane, and I'm absolutely loving it.
Oh yeah, and like, 4Zoomers have to keep the action up as well. As soon as they let go, this Mirana is going to move over to mid. So they have to keep it up for a little bit more. Gunnar is not doing well against Quinn here, though. Is he dead?
Nice dodge as well. But your Resonant Pulse is still there, so yeah. Quinn will take the kill. This is going to push back the Ember Spirit by a bit.
That's a solo kill on the mid lane, and that's unfortunate for Gunnar. I definitely think that Ember Spirits can take this lane through extremely aggressive use of the Flame Guard, because you absorb the pulse damage while the Void Spirit actually does not have any protection against your magical damage. But it looks like Gunnar is a bit too far behind for that to matter now.
They're a bit far away to interrupt with that creep pull there, so 2 of the 4Zoomers creeps went there, so now the lane tranquility going in their favor. Gunnar is in big trouble. No abilities left on Quinn, but that, what the heck, he just right clicked him from all over here. All right, that's balanced.
Yeah. You know, sometimes you're
meanwhile, in bot lane, Ocean in trouble, is surrounded by everybody. So many stacks of Shadow Poison on them as well. If you can get one more, that could be a massive nuke, and they just lose almost half of their HP on all of the heroes here in this bot lane. Arrow will miss on Husky. They will get Yuar to safety, and Husky is still tanking the Starstorm. One more right click. Is it going to be enough? 22 HP, not going to kill him off. MSS not going to get that one today. And 4Zoomers are not getting any kills in this lane.
That is just very hard. And one of the problems is now, this is a trial lane, they're all under level.
Oh,
Quinn is ready to start
get the SD. There's no bubble for you. He does get the after bubble though. And here comes Yuar. He just takes the kill right away. MSS back under the tower. 7-1 for Quincy Crew and a 3,000 gold lead already 6 minutes in. How is this difference so massive? Is it just because of this mid matchup?
It's partially the mid matchup. Yes, I think it's also just that this trial lane has had just bring in so much regen.
They can't get the stacks they want on Husky with these hard camps and also the creep waves and heroes all aligned, so he can't get enough damage. Ogre also has so much armor. The aura, the tower aura as well. He's sitting on so much armor right now, but they get the banishment. 4 stacks. Ocean needs the 5th one. Gets it. And there we go. Raindrops ain't gonna save you. Kill number 2 for them.
MSS made a little bit of an attempt at mid, but those 2 creep waves have happened, and Gunnar is now level 6.
Looking for a potential arrow. He's already been scouted out. Suddenly a Wild Monkeys Forever appears, and where's your leap charges? You don't have any. You're dead. Only 1 leap charge available. So yeah, that play in mid actually costs him his life now. We're gonna go all the way maybe under the tower, looking for SVG. Monkeys Forever just going ham at it. And is that an Ember Spirit? That's a Void Spirit actually TPing in. So SK still holding on top. Monkeys Forever under the tower. They will take down SVG. Jawar, very low HP. Quinn will take Monkeys down. And here's Lelis. Goes for the stun. The Burrow Strike onto Ocean. And no disruption. He goes down as well. 9-4 now on the scoreboard.
This is an acceptable trade, though, for 4Zoomers. They needed to abandon this tri lane. The only problem is that now they need a place for Sammy Boy to properly get some levels up. I would have actually liked to see him go top instead of Husky, but at the same time, and that's more of the puppy kind of philosophy, is alright, you know what, the Spectre is going to be in the jungle a lot anyway. He can farm up more later. Right now we want all of the heroes that can make tempo to be able to make tempo, so Husky is the one that gets the priority, oddly enough.
Radiant's bottom tower is being attacked.
Let's see if they can create the space that they need for the Spectre to become big later on, because if his laning stage doesn't go well, then it usually pushes back like Radiant's timings a lot. He still wants to go for it. He's only now just started building it 8 minutes in, so we're talking maybe another 10 minutes and he might have the money for it. We'll see if that's gonna be enough. Monkeys and Ocean in the bot lane. Lilith hunting for a stun. Got 4 points in Sandstorm. He could be farming this time.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why it was a little bit of a win to have all 3 cores of Quincy crew show up on the bottom lane. Not if Sammy Boy's out on his own here, though. He could just get Eclipse down. 1
stun, 2 stun, Eclipse, go. Disruption save coming in, though, but the epicenter is going to be enough to finish him off. Here comes Gunner, though. And get SK. That's a worthy kill. Only worth less money. What is this? 202 gold for Spectre and 196 for a Sand King.
Well, the Sand King.
I sometimes don't understand the money mechanics in this game.
Can I tell you something? Sometimes I don't either.
Yeah. There's some very interesting parts. I know we were talking about early game, but that is still a net worth 3 against a net worth 6. Actually, wait. Net worth 7 even. 6, yeah, 6. Never mind. What am I talking about?
He was up higher before he died.
He was probably higher before that, yeah.
They weren't that far away in net worth at all. So
Monkey's trying to finish off the bot tower with the Exorcism. Nobody TPing in to save it, so they're going to sack this one away. They've already lost their top tower. Before that, now in the river, Yawar wants to take the haste, but Sammy Boy gets there faster. And an arrow. Oh, they want to set up for the Spectre. Even if he's hasted up, they want to at least harass him as much as they can.
Yeah, and that could have been an entrance kill into the tower, because this is the catapult wave. No cigar for them, though.
Yeah, they'll swap Gunner here. Looking for... Yeah, they're trying to set up the Mirana arrow with the Ogre stun.
Ogre stun just isn't very long, though.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, it's going to be 1.5 seconds. You need to be insane with the Mirana to hit on that. Like, you'd rather go on someone, force the defensive disruption, and
Husky.
then hit your arrow on that.
Yeah, he's dead. He's so dead. That's a free kill for Quinn.
Elder Titan is good at holding towers, but not against a hero that can just, well, step in and close the
Ignore the tower, yeah. Smoke up Lelis, MSS. They're trying to go on Sammy Boy again. But this is like a lot of calculation, but this one they don't need to. Stun, and the arrow still misses, but is it going to be enough? The disruption save. The Starstorm will miss. Quinn is here, though. Is it going to be enough for the Sammy Boy? Nope, not enough. Quinn gets the kill. 2-man stomp, however, from Husky. No ultimate available yet. He's still level 5. Now the mid lane Monkeys forever sitting at half HP. Eclipse as well. Yawar comes in and intrudes the 4Zoomers tower. So they will lose 3 heroes now. Maybe a potential 4th, but Gunner and Husky are fast enough with their feet. They managed to run away from Quincy, who are on a rampage right now. They're just stampeding them down.
Yeah, Monkeys Forever finishes up his heals now, but I bet he wishes he would have had that in that fight.
Very risky from Gunner. It's going to pay off, though. I don't think it will. He might get the jump out in the Remnant. He will. And Husky slightly late with that ulti. But yeah, you got to be fast with fingers there.
At least he gets an exit kill. It's not all lost. But with the loss of that mid tower, they now have no good way to control any of the middle of the map. Sammy Boy was hoping to bounce between that mid wave and the camps on the side in order to farm up. It's not going to happen anymore. And they completely lost control of their jungle. This is getting hard to fight. We're going to see smoke here, maybe?
Zoomers are at least pushing with force. 3-man smoke potentially gonna happen here in the jungle. They will. They're all hidden. Monkeys actually reveals himself in mid. They are pinging his location, and the rest of them are looking for someone. SVG's there. Lelis, MSS, Quinn, they're all here, and Luna's farming top. And they get a setup for this mid fight. They're using Death Prophet as a bait. The arrow comes out as well, and they're jumping the back line, but the cores are in front, the supports are in the back. They don't want to kill this ogre. He's not the best target, but they have to get something, so they're going to pop their ulti, the SD ulti, onto SVG. Let us 10 seconds remaining until he has his epicenter available with the burrow strike as well. Has a blink dagger, goes for the nice 2-man stun as well on Husky in the middle. He's trying to get a stomp off, but can he get it? He will cake it off, but he will also lose his life at the same time, and Ocean will also go down to MSS. Gunner on the run. And still Quincy crew just pulling off kills after kill. And their positioning there, it made it so hard for 4Zoomers. Because their cores were in front, the supports in the back, and the supports just disengage. Like MSS leaps away, and you don't want to kill an ogre. He's not worth anything.
No, he's not. And there was no haunt for this fight either. That makes it so hard. Monkeys. I mean, the blink dagger reveal, Lelis just plays it very nicely there, and his team is completely ready for it. But you gotta feel bad because that was the Yules for Monkeys. That is the moment where you can start to feel more survivable in these fights, and instead he's the first one to die. That's just rough, man.
Rough indeed. We've got a blade mail coming up for the Ember Spirit. And he actually he just slated himself here to take the regen rune. No, well played, well played. Snatched in front of the Void Spirit with his Sleight of Fist.
That's always cute.
I think Gunner is the guy who's also mastered the Aegis Steel with Ember Spirit by using Sleight of Fist. Or just use your Remnant jump and jump out while you're jumping onto the next one. He just steal items. He steals regen runes. This guy's gonna steal whatever he can find. He's not your everyday pickpocket.
He's gonna steal your girlfriend.
Oh, glad I don't have one. I guess I'm safe.
Only time you'll ever say that.
Oh man, feels bad, man, right away. Anyway, Lelis on top, blink dagger up, and a smoke 4-man 4Zoomers. Now they have the ET ult, they have their setups. If they can get a good stomp into the ET ultimate, that could be something.
We may forget Radiant's career.
Sammy Boy is under the tier 1 tower.
Yeah, he wisely dodges away from that dire triangle because he knows something's afoot.
Yeah, they're pinging them now. Mirana ulti, they see it. They see the Mirana ulti happen as well. That sentry ward is showing more than enough.
Like, you shout MLS, MLS in the comms, but there's also MSS.
Yeah. Pot him ult. Ocean. Gunner taking the bait though. Very, very risky here. Disruption save. Should be able to get the Remnant out. He will. Blade mail out. He's still got that regen in the bottle. If he can dodge for just a little bit longer. The stomp doesn't connect though. But then we'll get the haunt from the Spectre as well. That will take down SVG, and now on the haunt as well. Sammy Boy taking the front. He's trying to lead the charge onto their enemies, and Monkeys forever. He's got that Yules ready. He finds Quinn. He needs to land the silence. He just gets it, but the Lucent Beam will interrupt them, and the arrow will connect onto Husky as well. And the jump from MSS. They're trying to burst down the ET. They will take down Husky. And now Lelis looking for Ocean. He gets the burrow strike stun as well, and the SD will go down. So 2 for 1 going for Quincy crew. Monkeys forever with the Exorcism. He's forced back all the way to the tier 2 tower. Very low on HP. The Exorcism only level 1. He's level 11 at the moment. Gunner popped up his regen rune. I don't think you're going to be lucky for a second time. They're going to use everything on this Ember Spirit, and he will get blown up.
Oh, that's unfortunate. The fight was already not worth it with the Exorcism, but now with Gunner dead as well, I know he feels like he has to get that
Oh
point
no,
out.
we're gonna find more. Monkeys forever, stun to stun, and there we go. Godlike for Quinn. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's as long as you can get that mid-wave out, the tower is not gonna die, and you might force them to stay there and not go on Sammy Boy, who's now on the bottom lane. He still doesn't have the money for that relic. He really does not want to die right now.
Dire's top tower is under siege.
I'll talk about that. Yeah, that was 8 minutes in when he started building the Radiance on the Spectre. And that's 9 minutes ago. I was talking roughly 10. I don't think 10 minutes is even going to be enough in this case.
I don't think so either.
And this is also looking like not an on Ember Spirit game, but an off Ember Spirit game. He can't outmatch the Void Spirit right now. The Void got the better lane. He's been dominating. He's on a godlike spree even at the moment, so he's definitely feeling comfortable. We also got Yawar with the same amount of net worth as Quinn does, and now they find the Spectre. The arrow is there, but there's a disruption, but he's still stunned. He's gonna be stunned after it because the arrow connected before the disruption came out, so it's not good enough for a save. Lelis is in trouble though. Can he take the kill? Monkeys and Husky will get the kills from SVG and Lelis, but they've lost the Spectre, and his Radiance timing is pushed back once again. MSS looks for the arrow, but it's not going to connect. Monkeys not able to get a silence in time before the leap.
At least the Radiant Vision in the Dire Jungle is now gone, so Sammy Boy is going to have some space there to catch up. The problem is that it is so easy for Quincy Crew to get back to their
Quinn looking for Monkeys here. He pops the haste though. Manages to dodge the arrow. Yule's up in the air. He's got the silence. If they can kill Quinn, this could be a really, really big one here. Pops the exorcism. Wants to go ham at this Void Spirit, but he's already got his silence is already out. And now comes Gunnar in the back line. Monkeys forever. He's leading everybody away. And now Gunnar, this is your opportunity. Can he do it? Can he take down the Void Spirit? He's got Blade Mail up again. He gets arrowed up as well. MSS comes to the rescue, and Gunnar goes down. MSS with a double, and they also get a kill for Yawar. That's Ocean falling 3-0. Quincy Crew survive again.
Look at SVG running after Husky there.
No vision
Spectre,
to catch him.
Relic.
I think it was about time that he's got that relic up, but he still needs the whole recipe. So another 1,000 gold needed. And even with it, Luna's already got Mask of Madness, Mantis, 1600 HP, 2k HP Void, 1.5k also on the Sand King. Mirana's also tanky. Ogre is the easiest, and he's got 1200, and they kill Sammy Boy in the lane. Oh, Sammy.
And you can see here what happens. As soon as the other players aren't fighting and dying for him, there is enough space for Quincy Crew to find him and kill him off. And that puts... Oh, Gunnar.
Looking for a Gunnar, but there's too many creeps to throw an arrow.
It puts 4Zoomers in such a difficult position where they know they can't win the 4 versus 4, especially not because the Luna might just join at any time now. She's got enough farm to just feel comfortable joining. And it's a rock and a hard place.
Almost halfway. Maybe 1/3 now completed for the BKB up for the Luna. Ocean, well, he's walking in unfriendly territory. They will slowly drain him to death.
At the very least, Monkeys didn't die there. That was the other candidate, basically.
Yeah. Sammy Boy. Bambrace, well, that's a good item. That's a good item, but Lelis is like, oh, looky here. Haunt will be popped, and now Spectre forced to jump back and forth. They're just stacking up, and they find the Spectre. Stuns are there, the arrow there as well, and disaster strikes. Death number 6 for the Spectre. Quincy Crew so active in this gameplay, just not giving 4Zoomers any chance to do anything anywhere. And now in top, Gunnar. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Quinn got him with the silent on the first impulse.
Are we going to see a solo kill from the... Okay, Emesis is here as well. They're going to get the stuns, the arrow as well. Ocean blown up by 2 supports. Just how thick these supports are as well. You've got a Spirit Vessel on the Mirana. What do you do at this point, Kips?
You go next.
I'm starting to feel the same. It's 13,000 gold as well for Quincy Crew. Almost 20k in XP. If you look at the hero level graph here as well, they've 17, 16, and 15 on all the cores. And entire like 2-3 levels ahead of the rest of 4Zoomers.
There is an option here. They still have an Elder Titan. And Elder Titan is so good at these turnaround fights on the high ground. If Quincy Crew is too impatient and they go for the high ground too early, or they don't do it neatly enough, then they might still get caught there. But it's a big if.
The classic if scenarios.
Yeah. That's life, man.
That's all that 4Zoomers can really rely on at this point.
It's always an if. You're going to try for the scenario with the least ifs in it. It's a good rule of thumb.
I guess, yeah, I'll can't say no to that. Yawar pushing in the bot lane. They will be able to take down the last tier 2 tower. Might start looking at Roshan as the next objective for Quincy crew. Unless they find several kills, they might as just, well, march onto the high ground, force buybacks, then go Rosh.
Sammy boy.
He needs, like, yeah, he's getting it in like 20 gold. But he's so scared to go.
This time, though.
Husky's coming in.
Should be. Or like Quinn is there. I don't think Quinn gives a hoot about Husky. He shows now.
Spectre goes home. We have our Radiance up 23 minutes, so 5 minutes off the prediction. Not an easy
Spectre.
Spectre.
Got arrowed in mid.
Not an easy Spectre game.
No, it's not. As I said before, all of their cores need an item before going. And they got all of their items after Quincy crew had already got an item on the opposite hero. So what do you do?
Also, what I have to point out here is Spectre and Ember were their 2 last picks. Gunner 1 and 5, Spectre 0 and 6.
Yeah, and this is one of the things that the Death Prophet, specifically like side lane, does. Is that because you don't really have a level advantage normally, he had an okay level advantage this time, but still, you are only that tower pressure team fight tool. You ideally want to work
4Zoomers, they want to go for this.
core.
Roche as well. Gunner goes really nearby into the pit, but Roche is only halfway away, and Ember will not get arrowed up. He gets disruptive save, and then this Yawar dropping really low, and they will take him down. Sammy Boy gets the kill. They will take down the Luna, so that's one big piece away. SVG being chased by Husky. Gunner's there, but the epicenter turn coming from Lelis, looking for it, but he gets stunned up before he gets his ball strike off Gunner. He still ends up losing his life. At the same time, Lelis gets a 2-man stun. Husky and Sammy Boy both standing still. The Sand King thrown into the air with the Yules as well, and the arrow coming from MSS as well, and taking the Spectre down, maybe, potentially. The right clicks MSS! Disruption save for now, but is it gonna be enough? No, it's not gonna be enough this time. Not this time. It's Monkeys Forever and Ocean versus MSS and Quinn. Can they do it? The exorcism's out. They take down one. There's only one hero remaining away from the team wipe, and Quinn is also looking for his own as well for Quincy crew, and he wants to go on Ocean. Yule stop once again. That's a defensive one this time from him. He's trying to juke them around. He's trying to play some time for himself. He needs his abilities off cooldown. There comes another Dissimulate, but it's not going to connect on Ocean. Gets hit by the ultimate. He will go down. Quinn will take one away, and still unkilled. The undefeated heavyweight champion Quinn is still alive. Oh my god. That went so close. That went so close for either team. But it's a win for Zoomers.
Quincy crew splits up really neatly there. The war is not done with the rush. Like, hello, there's a monkey here.
Do they have the right clicks? Oh no, they don't. Very close.
And now monkeys can't come in to contest this one.
Yeah,
I don't think they're gonna do that again.
They got themselves some. They got themselves some XP. They got themselves some gold, but they don't have the team fight potential anymore to contest for a second time in a row. Quincy crew. I mean, they lose heroes, but they didn't really lose anything on top of that. So they can just keep on going again when they're all up, and they will take Roshan. The OR takes the Aegis on the Luna.
This was one of those choke point fights with Elder Titan that I was talking about. They get the choke on the Luna. She's completely caught within the area effect of those auras.
Gunner. One stun. Second stun doesn't come in time from SVG though. Sammy Boy's courier dies as well by MSS. But they know he's around, and Quinn is actually hunting for Sammy Boy in the trees, and he walks up to him again. He even took his radiance off to show that he's not there, but he really is. He is still there. The arrow is gonna connect, and Sammy Boy goes down.
Trespasser.
Well, he's going to respawn with Haunt. And that's another possibility to fight. Husky? Oh no, you can't.
He's close, but not enough. Quinn gets there faster. Quinn gets there faster and Husky falls.
You gotta believe in dying for that outpost if you go for it. That's what I've learned about outposts. If you go for them, you gotta be ready to die, son.
Monkeys uses Yeah. Monkeys used an 8-second BKB to disengage in bottom.
He's building up on a halberd. I do think that that's going to do a lot of work in getting them to actually team fight. Quinn is still a problem, but his damage is relatively flat up until he gets to the Astral
Lelis,
Step.
epicenter.
Oh, what did
Okay.
you channel that for?
Did they see that happen? I think.
There was a ward coming in.
Yeah, there's a ward in the middle of the lane. Yeah, they saw it. Smoke up, maybe? There's a smoke on Husky if they want to go. I don't know if it's going to be enough, though. Titan Sliver as well drops for Quinn. Quinn immediately equips it. Now holding the high ground. Quincy crew waiting for 4Zoomers to make some moves. They're pinging Sammy's or someone's potential location. And he finds him. But they're too far away to follow up. Now 4Zoomers come. Oh, they're smoked up Quinn. It's right next to the creep wave. But they have the high ground advantage, and Monkeys Forever takes the front line, goes in first, but he's not forming any silences yet. He's still holding. He gets the Yules off. There's the Exorcism. Silence up as well, but another Yules coming in from the SK. There's the Eclipse popped up by the Luna as well. Yawar does get hit by the ET ultimate, but he has that Aegis. Gotta remember that Lelis will be taken down by Gunner and Monkeys Forever at the same time. Yawar dropping also really low. That will be the Aegis down. Quinn and SVG on the run. 4Zoomers might be able to take this one now. They might even win this one. Quinn coming in back from the back as well. And now another stomp from Husky. The fight breaks loose in the river at the same time. They will take down Monkeys. Monkeys will actually... Wait, now, never mind. Monkeys, yeah. I'm so confused what's happening here right now. 3 heroes down for 4Zoomers. 2-man roots coming in as well from the Ember Spirit, but the Spectre is down too, so no Sammy Boy for you today. They're just waiting for the Blade Mail to go off, and then they're looking for the turnaround as well. Gunner in the middle of this gets arrowed up by MSS again. And Ocean has so much to do here. Can disrupt save. Gunner coming back in, wants to, but no remnants, no nothing. Just bought back for one lucky slate, but he doesn't even have a Crystals or a Daedalus to get that RNG off. And they get the stuns. Epicenter's back off, and Gunner is down. That's a dieback on the Ember Spirit. Quincy crew style it out.
They had to focus so much on that Luna. You could see Monkeys Forever pressuring the supports of the Luna back by just going away, and he knew he was going to die there, but it was their only option to make sure that Yawar didn't actually have any support around him, so they get that Spectre, but then afterwards the tank is empty. You've got nothing more to give. And Quincy crew cleans up the rest of the fight.
Hunting for Sammy Boy again. Can we get the magical number 10? Can we get the 2-digit deaths on the board?
Is that funny to you, huh?
No, it's not. I'm just asking.
For a friend. Ocean is like, yeah, I want to go up there. And I was like,
and then Quinn's like, I'm gonna come say hello. Husky though, very good reaction here. Arrow won't connect. ET ultimate, silence, damage is out there. Can they take down this Void Spirit? Lelis looking for a really good burrow strike for himself. Yawar coming in as well. Quinn still low HP, but Death Prophet in the front. And nice save from Ocean this time. It is so crucial to time those disruptions on point, and the Potter multi comes out as well. Turning their attention maybe onto Sammy Boy. Quinn comes in, misses the Remnant. Another stomp. Doesn't catch anyone this time, zoning them out. Stuns coming in as well. Sammy Boy in trouble. Disruption coming in as well from Ocean. Now surrounding him from every direction. Sammy Boy trying to jump around, buy some time as well with his Hawk popped up as well. The BKB from Monkeys Forever with the Exorcism up as well. Marana on the run for now. They need to wait out these BKBs until they go, and Quinn is doing work in the backline at the same time. He takes down Gunner. He's gone for 60 seconds. He will not be able to join this fight for now. But Monkeys Forever, he finds Yawar. But at the same time, they're just interrupting the backline as well. And they got the Spectre on very low HP. The Spectre almost down, but Husky gets the stop, saving him for now. MSS cannot take this fight, or can he? He's still regenerating, but he's surviving this one. Sammy Boys goes down to Quinn, and SVG still wants to hunt this Death Prophet. DP might get the best of him, but Quinn is clearing up. Quinn is clearing up every single member from 4Zoomers in the backlines at the same time. And it just keeps on going worse from here. Can he get another one? Quinn, an absolute madman. 19 kills, a triple kill for this Void Spirit. And maybe even more as Ocean.
The only way 4Zoomers stop this man from going even madder is by calling him. Like, otherwise he's just going to kill you more.
Someone might think that Quinn is on some kind of vendetta here. He's the real man on the mission. Tier 3 tower down in the bot lane. And Quincy crew with just 3 members. They've Lelis in the back waiting. Quinn survives this one, and they will take down the bot racks. Quincy crew, very convincing game 1 coming out from them. Looking for potential end. Gunner taking the front line. BKB popped by a ward. TPing out as well. ET ultimate, however, hey, wait, did that cancel? Or did yeah, it actually canceled his TP, so he can't get out. And the stump comes out as well. The arrow. Ocean there, just a beautiful epicenter from Lilith at the same time. And Sammy Boy, Gunner in the backline as well at the same, and he will fall. Sammy Boy with 500 HP. MSS wants to go for the hunt. Can he get a lucky shot? Arrow here. He's just right-clicking. Spirit Vessel misses the arrow. The silence from Monkeys Forever as well. Drives the Mirana wave, and now comes Quinn. Quinn says hello, and he goes for the Death Prophet. BKB popped by Monkeys Forever as well, and they're driving Quincy crew away. Even though they've lost 1 lane of racks, they're still not giving up.
They are insistent, and you know what? You're running a Spectre lineup. It is never 100% over.
Oh, never it is, but then again, now they found Ocean. One stun to another. Lelis chased up by Monkeys Forever, dropping low on HP. Still 700 to go. Sammy Boy with the haunt as well. This might be the last one he gets to use in this game. They need to get some kills. Lelis might be making his way out, but he still goes down. No survival. Quinn going in the middle and just evaporates them all. Yawar with a double kill. Monkeys Forever out. GG as well. Game 1 is in the books. And Quincy crew outplay, outstyle, outmaneuver 4Zoomers in game number 1.
And this is 100% Quinn's game. Because that mid lane matchup can totally be a 50-50, but he wins it. And then he gets to reap all of the benefits of that try versus try situation on bottom lane. Like, if the opposite mid has more levels than you, he can go kill your under-leveled heroes. But no, sir. Quinn got to do that. Quinn played it out absolutely perfectly, and honestly, mad props to him for such a stable performance. This guy has grown so much as a player over the past 2 years, and you can't help but love it.
Stable and consistent really tells about Quinn's performance in this game. Lelis, really good plays with the Sand King, especially at the end, getting that 4-man epicenter, spreading out all of 4Zoomers, causing chaos into their comms and momentary silences because they don't know what to do. And this last pick, Sand King, worked out perfectly. They had the Mirana, the Ogre, the Sand King, the stuns for the arrows, and that's how they played this game. They just continued to get those arrows to connect. MSS 13, 2, and 25 on a support Mirana. Out of all things, a Spirit Vessel very early on into the game, a Guardian Greaves later as well, and just a fantastic performance. 53 kills in total against 4Zoomers. Can the Zoomers come back is the big question in the air, but we'll have to wait for the break and let game 2 decide what's going to happen there. So we'll be back after the break.